Welcome everybody, my name is Michael or Kubera, and today is finally the day that has arrived. Bitcoin is above $13,000. It's stable, it's chilling there. So I thought it was a perfect opportunity to discuss about crypto YouTuber earnings and crypto YouTube analytics, CPMs, RPMs. Let's go into the full details. Let's be honest and upfront about it with you, the viewer. And so with that, let's roll the intro. All right, so the markets are doing absolutely fantastic. This is not where Bitcoin was recently. Bitcoin actually was above 13,200. Here it says the 7-day high was 13,184.57, but that is the average of all the exchanges on CoinMarketCap. There were exchanges that went above $13,220. And in crypto, everybody wants to be this guy. That is right, a king. He's got his scepter, he's got his crown, but not everybody can make money from trading and investing. So the two main ways of making money through cryptocurrency are either creating a project, creating a cryptocurrency, becoming a programmer, a developer, and that's one completely different world. The other is becoming a trader, an investor. Maybe you have experience with Forex markets or stocks or trading commodities or whatever it is that you bring to the table. It is a difficult journey for both of these worlds. However, there is a simpler version of this, and I present to you Crypto YouTube. Now, don't get turned off by these small numbers here. There is a lot of opportunity. You just have to look at these numbers, the small numbers, and then apply them, which I will, to other YouTubers, and then you'll realize, hey, holy cow, first of all, they're able to pay off all their expenses. It is a job. For some of these individuals, it's a full-time job, and you don't need to go to college or university, and you can apply this not just for cryptocurrency, but for other YouTube channels. However, for the crypto niche and for financial niches, for personal finance, for stocks, for taxes, for all of these niches and sub-niches on YouTube, a lot of these creators, once they get to a point of 50,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, and going up towards 1 million subscribers, you can just look at the personal finance guys and the Robinhood guys like Andre Geek, the real estate guys like Graham Stefan, and they have posted their analytics where some of these guys have made $60,000 in a single month. And that's not including sponsorships and other stuff, which I'll include into this video, which, by the way, this channel, 18,800 subscribers, it's not a lot. It has made $84.78 in revenue over the past 28 days. But believe it or not, if you're new to this channel, this YouTube channel has actually made, over the course of its lifetime, including AdSense and sponsorships and other forms of monetization, well over $100,000. That's absolutely insane. A few dollars per subscriber, essentially. Now, there's a lot of large channels on YouTube, for example, music and kids and entertainment and gaming and stuff like that, pranks, humor, but they don't really bring in the big bucks. What is a CPM? How do YouTubers make money? Well, it's mainly through AdSense ad revenue. But depending on the niche, it can be really, really bad revenue, and then you need a large channel. However, if your CPMs are really good, what is the cost for advertisements, right? How much an advertising company is willing to pay the advertiser, the YouTuber? Well, if it's like finance niche, you don't need a large channel because they know the advertisers who are paying the YouTubers know that each viewer is worth a lot more if he's a 50-year-old guy who already has a huge stock portfolio compared to a kid that doesn't even have his credit card yet. So this is my latest video. It has 352 views. And I like how analytics tells you, hey, it's doing great. Or, for example, 45% up, 70% up, 141% up. There's bad months, there's negative months. And then it tells you, minus 63 subscribers over the past 28 days. There's some stuff that you need to fix and some stuff that you need to work on. So here is the past 28 days. That's including October 22nd. So what analytics does, they do have the last 48 hours, but they usually do not count the last 48 hours in terms of estimated revenue, so you have to wait. That's why we're doing to October 22nd. Here it's $91.28 with 11,447 views, and this is 30 days. I don't know why, but YouTube has this thing where It does the last 7 days, the last 28, last 90, last 365 in lifetime. It doesn't do the last 30 days, so I just always add an additional 2. This doesn't seem like a lot. However, to the trained eye, they realize, whoa, let's do the math here. So first of all, CPM, what is that? Cost per meal. How much you're getting paid per 1,000 views. Now, what's the difference between CPM and RPM? A few years ago, it wasn't really that bad because there wasn't a lot of ad blocker and mainly everybody watched ads. But now, not everybody gets ads, and it also depends on whether it's mobile or desktop or on your iPad or even with consoles now. There's tons of different variables. What kind of an ad it is, whether you play skip, whether you actually watch the whole ad, whether you click the ad. Obviously, if you click, you watch the whole ad, it's going to pay you a little bit more. The main thing I want for you to get out of this is CPM, 1,000 views. Always 1,000 views. So we're not looking at 11,447 here. We're going to divide that by 1,000, and that gives us 11.447. So what we're going to do is 91.28 divided by 11.447, and that gives us a CPM of $7.97.4. So that is absolutely insane. Almost $8 within this region here. However, I have to say that there is something that boosts this. What is that? Donations through live streams. So I thank all my donators out there, but this is not the true CPM. Unfortunately, YouTube from this tab does not make a difference of, oh, this came from donations, this came just from advertisements. It just groups it all together that it is AdSense. But on average, you see that it's $1, maybe $2 per day. Oh, here was $4. $3, $1. Here's $13.77, and here is $29. So these 2 days were days where I live streamed, and that's where a lot of money came in. So the real CPM, we're actually going to calculate that. Throughout the lifetime of my YouTube channel, I didn't do that much live streaming, so most of the money through AdSense came through advertisements, and that's why we're going to look at the lifetime over here. Lifetime, 1,537,582 views. So it is a lot, and it's also not a lot compared to other channels. And as you see, a lot of action was going on within the first 6 months of this YouTube channel. The explanation for its downfall later in 2018 and 2019, it's very simple. Cryptocurrency, well, it's not seasonal, but it is cyclical. So when there's a bear market cycle, not a lot of people who aren't in cryptocurrency, for example, the normies, or people who aren't that interested in cryptocurrency, or they lost money in cryptocurrency, they don't really want to hear the bad news anymore, so they just tune out of it. And then when it's a bull market, when everything's going up, when there's a lot of hype factor, that's when everybody, including people who've never invested in Bitcoin before, suddenly they want to watch your videos, they subscribe, they're liking everything, yeah, woo, they're donating through live streams. So you have to kind of watch out for that. There's reasons why this went up so quickly. It's because of good timing. And then 2018, well, it was the crypto crash. A lot of people lost money, me included. So when you make videos about, hey, I lost money, people don't really want to watch that anymore. 2019, I also stopped uploading. So this is huge, huge, huge. You cannot stop uploading. I had a really bad year. I got tinnitus, depression, all that stuff, whatever. We talked about it on the other channel. And then I realized, whoa, that's really bad. That's a great way to kill off your channel. Also, we did a lot of daily content here, sometimes once every 12 hours. So 2 per day, once per 2 days, once every 3-4 days, even once per week. You need that consistency. If you're starting a YouTube channel, you need that consistency because people know when to time in. You also have to have a schedule, which we don't really have right now. So that's why it was like, woo, booming over here. At this point in time, this channel, let me tell you, was worth over $40,000 alone just from the advertisements. I went through the math. We had one day where we went like $375 just in one day, which is absolutely insane. So total revenue, $7,255.04. Remember that 1,000 rule? Well, 1,537,000. What was it? 1,537,582 divided by 1,000, 1,537.582, and then we take 7,002.5. There we go. So now we plug that in, and it gives us the real CPM, the RPM of 4.718. 4.718. We're going to forget about those other numbers, just round up. 4.718. So almost $5. Almost $5, which is absolutely crazy. To make it easier, actually, let's just do $4.71. Here is when we go and see more. And this is actually awesome because then we're able to look at which videos gave us the most views, the subscribers, impressions, and then you have a lot of details here in the analytics. And I don't really like the daily, so what I'd like to do is monthly, and then it gives us a better perspective, especially when we're dealing with years here. So I started this channel in July 2017, and that first month, it wasn't a full month, so it was only $401.82. That came from 46,948 views. Then we had our first month above $1,000, just with 276,164 views. It was 1337.73. So that is actually a livable wage in Poland and in a lot of countries abroad. And this is just AdSense. So there were sponsorships and other stuff that at the same time, suddenly, bam, that channel. And I had a second channel at that time, which was doing much better back then. So you can see that with all of these factors mixed in, hey, it was actually a really, really good month then. There, it dropped off below 1,000, but then we had less views. In October, we had less views, 423, but then bam, it jumped up. And in December 2017, we had 1179.67 with 255,412 views. Now, this is mainly due to the fact that I started working on sponsored videos, and so I had less people view in for the advertisements, and I had less content coming out. And then here is when I had less content being produced because I was focused on cryptocurrency projects. So that was one of my greatest mistakes ever. I thought I'd make a few $100,000 there, but in actuality, if I kept working on this channel, we would have made more money, not in the short term, but in the long term, because I killed off my channel essentially due to that. However, if we kept rising, we would have saw it just go up. I actually had that with my other channel where you could just see that it was slowly but steadily going up. The analytics with that channel was absolutely beautiful, except for the advertising. Due to that apocalypse, a lot of the advertisers' rates changed in 2017 and 2018, so that wasn't too good. So this, at least YouTube likes cryptocurrency somewhat. Now, if we change around a few things here, we have views and subscribers. We see that one of the best months I gained 5,100 subscribers. Another good month was 3,419. And then here we had months where we were losing and going negative in subscribers. So that definitely does affect the channel because YouTube sees, hey, if something's going negative subscribers, if people are unsubscribing, if they're disliking the content, maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe he's not producing the videos. Well, let's stop promoting his videos as often. But on the other hand, if everything's going on the up and up and up, YouTube definitely wants to recommend these videos. They want to promote these videos, and you're able to find out all of this information from traffic source. So here we're going to do views by traffic source and watch hours by traffic source. In total, nearly 125,000 hours were watched on my channel, and you see that a lot of this, 31.3%, was from suggested videos. So that's actually from YouTube's part. YouTube was like, hey, this channel is doing great, let's suggest it, let's recommend it on top of other channels. And that's why if you watch one of my videos about, let's say, Ethereum, suddenly YouTube's going to recommend a lot of Ethereum videos to you. Browse features, YouTube search, and then you see external, there's only 4.8%. I did a lot of promotion on Reddit, but not as much as I would have liked to. But still, most of that fell into external. And then if somebody came in from Reddit, that actually helped gain me more views because if they gave me a subscription, then YouTube helped recommend that, and then that would go under suggested videos or under browse features. YouTube search is if someone typed it in. And then there's other YouTube features and playlists and stuff like that. But that's not as important. In total, there was nearly 10 million impressions. So this is how many people saw the video. And they're like, oh, well, let's click it. Not everybody who saw it decided to click it and watch it. How many times your video thumbnails were shown to viewers includes only impressions on YouTube, not on external sites or apps. So it actually could have been well over 10 million. Here we have a break because YouTube, for some reason, their analytics, I don't know, just weren't working as well. But there are times when analytics isn't foolproof, and that's actually why we're going to redirect you to Socialblade. So if you're a YouTuber or if you're someone who's watching a YouTube channel and you don't have access to their analytics, but you're curious how much a cryptocurrency YouTube channel is earning, or for that matter of fact, any YouTube channel, there is actually a way for you to know that channel's worth. And first of all, we're going to start with this, how to calculate a website worth. As a quick calculation, the value of a website is often regarded as being between 24 and 36 times your monthly revenue. So what I do is actually 36 months, 3 times. Obviously, you're not going to be selling YouTube channels and stuff. There are businesses like that, but that's technically against the terms of service. So how do companies go about it? They usually get lawyers and legal terms and stuff like that. You are able to lease YouTube channels, and that's a whole completely different thing. But I just like to get the website worth. I like to get the YouTube channel worth in my head, so I know, hey, it used to be worth this much, this is how much it's worth right now, and I hope for it to be worth that much. It's just a nice figure to get in your head, and you're able to do a lot of comparisons. I'm a big numbers guy, I like analytics, so we're actually going to do the channel worth just based off of the past 30 days. So here we are. Here it actually looks like it's got the 23rd now, so that's great. $90.25. So we're going to plug that in, $90.25 times 12 times 3, and that gives us a channel worth of $3,249. Let's just round it up to $3,300. And you know, wow, okay, that's pretty cool, but it did fall. As I said, the channel worth technically used to be $40,000 something. That's okay though, because as soon as it goes up to 100 times 36, here we go, it's 3,600. You just need to be making $200 per month for your channel to be worth $7,200. And what is crazy, $500 per month. There's a lot of YouTube channels that make $500 per month, $18,000 right there. So you could have a channel that's making $500 per month within a few months, and within a few months, that channel is suddenly worth $18,000. So that's just, you know, these nice little figures to throw at the top of your head. And why is that all important? Well, now we're going to go to Socialblade, and I chose one of the most viewed channels on in cryptocurrency that I watch. And it is not as large as the other channels. We're going to plug through a few other YouTube channels. Here, this one has 64,300 subscribers. The Bearable Bull, 770 uploads, 16.6 million views. So he gets a lot and a lot of views from the Ripple crowd. That's great. He found his niche. So we're going to actually plug in what we see here. Now, this might not be as accurate as YouTube analytics. We don't know what his CPMs are. He could very well be earning a lot more than the 4.71 CPM because it has a lot of variables in it, like I said, based off of the videos, based off of the channel, but also larger channels. YouTube, unknowingly to a lot of creators, it actually provides better advertisers. And there is proof that there are various tiers where YouTube actually kicked PewDiePie, one of the largest YouTube creators, off of this, the top VIP tier or whatever, where they pay more for advertisements. So PewDiePie might have been actually earning double or triple what normal gaming tiers would provide. Well, here I don't think 64,000 subscribers is putting him into a different tier, but maybe YouTube has a system where they're recommending more ads that are paying better, so maybe his CPM is actually $5 or $6, who knows? Maybe Data Dash, as he's approaching 400,000 subscribers, maybe he's closer to, doubling what the normal average small channel does. And that also gives you hope. When you're a small channel, you realize, hey, the larger I get, the better I will earn, because not only will my AdSense revenue go up, but then sponsorships, everything starts to go up. So he has gotten a lot of views, and you're going to see this when we compare him to other larger channels. 1,167,345 over the past 30 days. So let's plug those numbers in. 1,167,345 divided by 1,000, that gives us 1167.345 times $4.71. Again, he could be making much more than this, but just off of AdSense alone, a 64,000 subscriber YouTube channel. You compare this to gaming, you compare this to comedy or humor. There's a lot of channels that they don't even have $1 CPM. They make 50 cents or 20 cents. And this also varies on country. You could be making a lot less in Bangladesh than in America, and this is actually a huge part of it too. The advertiser is paying based on first, second, and third world countries, right? So if you have a lot of people coming in from America, from English-speaking countries, from New Zealand, from Australia, from Canada, even from countries like Germany and Italy, they pay pretty good. The UK, so that is a lot. There's a lot of things to think about, right? But $5,500 is not bad at all. And like I said, maybe it's a $5 CPM, maybe it's $6, $10 CPM, maybe he's making $10,000 per month per AdSense month. So that's not bad at all. But there's another thing you need to think about, and this is huge. Why was this channel able to make, even though in its lifetime it only says 72.55, why was this channel able to make over $150,000? Well, because of sponsorships. Because I had individual unique videos that were sponsored by exchanges, by ICOs, by companies. I actually met through subscribers, through viewers, people who own companies. I had CEO interviews. I had a lot of these videos, which are still up to this day, where they were paid videos. You have in-video advertisements and stuff like that. And some of these videos were anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 per piece. The lowest, the cheapest videos were probably $150, $200, and that was at the very, very, very beginning of my career. Obviously, I don't charge these ludicrous rates right now, but in 2017 and 2018, especially in January and February, I was charging at one point with a 15,000 subscriber channel, $5,000 per video. The craziest I ever got was $8,000 for a video and a live stream from IndieHash, where that $8,000 actually grew to $30,000 plus. Because a lot of these videos were getting paid in crypto, right? So the crypto also was going up, and suddenly that's how you were able to make huge amounts of money in, you know, six figures in a few months. And actually most of it was in a matter of a few weeks. And that makes you realize, because you're actually able to go under, we're not going to be discussing this in depth on this channel, but you actually see right now, because of YouTube's changed policies, with in-video advertisements, how you actually have to be upfront and honest about that, because a lot of influencers and celebrities didn't want to share that. Also, the IRS wants you to share that. You're able to see people like the Crypto Crow and others who either in their videos or in their descriptions, Chico Crypto, he actually stated how much he gets paid per sponsorship. So Chico Crypto actually said that one of his videos was $4,500 for a sponsorship. He posts a lot of content though, and obviously not every single video is sponsored, but if you get a couple sponsored videos, then you start to see where this is going. What a lot of crypto YouTubers do is what the Crypto Crow does. He does, let's say 0.2 to 1 Bitcoin per sponsored video, and you can say that, hey, 1 Bitcoin, that's like $13,000. That's pretty crazy, but there are companies that pay this. I personally know crypto YouTubers that have gotten paid well over $100,000 for a single video. And I also got those rates as well, because I am both from the marketing side of, hey, I was a YouTube influencer getting paid by companies, but I was also working with these companies to hire influencers. And the craziest rates I got, I mean, one YouTube influencer wanted $250,000 for a video, which we said no. I'm not sure if anybody paid. John McAfee charged, $1 million per $1 million per, a few tweets. So that just goes to show you like how much money some of these guys are doing. So the last thing I wanted to show you is, let's say, DataDash. He's got 28 total million views, 354,000 subscribers, but he's only got 416,000. So he's definitely still well over, $2,000 per month just from AdSense. But most of his earnings actually come from his trading. He had a scandal. I don't really care too much about that. I think the crypto community was just butthurt about this, so whatever. But DataDash had a $300,000 scandal where he got paid around $300,000 in tokens. So that just goes to show you, like, this is how these crypto YouTubers, even small channels, are able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars. Let's do BitBoy Crypto. He's been popping recently. He has 1,200 uploads, 133,000 subscribers, and he's approaching 10 million views. And he's doing really good over here, 1.1 million views. So that is well over $5,000, maybe $10,000, even in AdSense. Who's another large channel? Chico Crypto. I don't know. I'm just going to plug in a few. Looks like there's some fake channels. Got to watch out for those. He's approaching 18 million video views, 152,000 subscribers, 825 uploads. And he's approaching 1 million views. So it's a little bit less than that. BitBoy Crypto and Bearable Bull. And last one here, let's do Daily Crypto. Oh gosh, Crypto Daily, there we go. 159,000 subscribers, 14.4 million total video views, and he's only got 164,000. So he doesn't post daily content. So let's do Altcoin Daily. 261,000 views, 261,000 subscribers, approaching 30 million views, and he's got 1.36. Oh yeah, so this is good right here. So let's do 1364.51.7 times 4.71. So his AdSense, just using my CPM, would be $6,426.88. So that's not bad at all. $6,500 per month just off of AdSense. That goes to show you, I mean, this guy, obviously he's got a large channel, and obviously he's getting sponsorships, and he's also creating his own like crypto company. So that's where a lot of these guys are going into crypto entrepreneurship. They're just starting up their own companies. Maybe they're doing Bitcoin ATMs or exchanges or whatever. But even $6,000 per month, 6,000 times 12, that's a $72,000 $72,000 figure right there. And last thing, but not all of these crypto YouTubers are paying their taxes. Some of these guys, I mean, that's $72,000 where a lot of that is coming in, sure, from AdSense, but you could double it with sponsorships, and he's probably making, you know, a good 6 figures. The stuff that's coming in from YouTube is taxed. The stuff that's coming in that's not reported, yeah, that's not being taxed. So they're saving money in the short term, but you should probably pay your long-term taxes. Anyways, that's today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know how you feel about this. You might be butthurt about this. My channel obviously isn't earning that much, but I have faith that we will get to $1,000 per month, and to get to there, it doesn't require that much. I mean, that's, you know, it's close to 250,000 views per month, but that's only a few thousand views per day, where my other channels, you know, I had channels where we were getting 1 million views per month. It's just a lot of promotion. It's daily content. We have to keep growing, and that's it. You know, it's just going to take some time. But once we get to $1,000 per month, then we can get to $2,000 per month, $3,000, and go from there. So that is that. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like this video, subscribe, share. See you guys next time.